Congratulations, you survived long enough to play GTA 6. But before you start playing and step into this world, there's one very important thing you need to understand, because your very first mistake could completely ruin your experience. A lot of people think buying GTA 6 is just a simple step. You go to the store or buy it online and that's it. But on launch day, this game is literally going to be chaos. The demand will be on a completely different level. Digital stores will be under massive pressure, and you'll see insanely long queues. You'll see plenty of people who already bought the game but are still waiting even on launch day, because copies will simply sell out incredibly fast. That means if you're not prepared, you could easily miss the moment and end up behind everyone else. That's why the first important rule is to pre-order the game before everyone else if you're planning to get the physical edition. And speaking of the physical edition, there aren't even actual discs anymore. When you open the box, you'll only find a code that you redeem on your PlayStation or Xbox. Depending on luck on launch day is a huge risk. Imagine waiting for years only to go home without the game just because you didn't pre-order in time. If you choose the digital edition, it's best to buy it before launch and have it ready for preload ahead of everyone else if you manage to get it in time. That way, the moment the servers go live, you're among the first people inside the game with no waiting and no delays. Because once the servers open, they'll be under enormous pressure, and you could end up being pushed aside until everyone who started downloading before you finishes first. Don't let the very first moment of your experience begin with waiting or frustration, because a bad start can affect your entire journey through GTA 6. Finally, after a long line of time, it's your time. The employee calls your name and hands you the GTA 6 copy you've been waiting years for. At that moment, you think your mission is over and that you'll finally get to play GTA 6. But in reality, your mission has only just begun. The thing your brain wants most is to open the box, admire the cover, maybe snap a quick photo and post it on social media to show your friends that you finally got your copy of GTA 6. But I recommend you don't do that. Don't show people outside that you got the game. Don't walk around carrying it like you've won some incredibly rare prize, especially on the launch day of a game as huge as GTA 6. You'll be surrounded by dozens or even hundreds of people who all want the game. Some of them could get angry or jealous when they see that you managed to get a copy. If you don't know, when GTA 4 and GTA 5 launched, some people were actually robbed, not of their phones or wallets, but specifically of their physical copies of the game. During the launches of GTA 4 and GTA 5, some thieves stole only the physical game and left everything else behind. Some victims who resisted even ended up losing their lives. I know it sounds exaggerated, but it happened, and similar incidents still happen with major game releases. So don't trust everyone and don't attract attention while carrying your copy. I recommend putting the game inside a backpack or even a plastic bag, leaving the area calmly and heading straight home. If you're driving, keep the game somewhere out of sight and leave without looking back. If you're walking or using public transportation, be extremely careful. Don't let your excitement make you forget the most important rule: stay alert. Naturally, on your way home, your mind will start imagining your first time entering the game world, the first city you visit, and the first mission you complete. After all these years, you're finally heading home with a brand new adventure. The first thing you'll face before even playing GTA 6 has nothing to do with the game itself. The biggest mistake most players make is leaving everything until the last minute. You might turn on your console only to discover a massive system update that takes far longer than expected. That's why it's better to update your console 1 or 2 days before release so you don't waste launch hours staring at an update bar instead of driving through the streets of Vice City. Now, let's assume your console is already updated and you expected this scenario, because after the update, you'll face the real enemy, the thing almost every player hates, and I'm sure most PlayStation owners have dealt with it before: storage space. At first, you think you have enough space, but then you realize GTA 6 is absolutely massive. Most leaks suggest it'll be well over 200 gigabytes. Then just as you begin installing the game, you get that dreaded message saying you don't have enough storage. That's when you start deleting your favorite games like Call of Duty or Red Dead Redemption. So save yourself that situation by clearing storage ahead of time or upgrading your storage capacity. There's also something important you shouldn't forget. Take care of your console. If it's full of dust, this is the perfect time to clean it. GTA games are known for pushing hardware to its limits. If your console is clogged with dust, temperatures will get extremely high, and you'll hear the cooling fan sounding like the engine of a fighter jet. Now, let's assume you've prepared for everything we've talked about. There's only one thing left: waiting. Whether you own the digital edition or the physical edition, sooner or later you'll be staring at a loading bar. If you have fast internet, consider yourself lucky, because you're getting close to playing the masterpiece known as GTA 6. But if your internet is painfully slow, prepare yourself for a long journey with the download bar. I recommend not staring at it every minute, wondering how much is left, and don't start downloading other games or updating other games in the background, because that will make the download even slower. While it's downloading, don't open your phone or your laptop to watch YouTube reviews. Don't even open TikTok. Don't even check Twitter out of curiosity. The algorithms on these platforms have no mercy. Even a thumbnail or a short video could spoil everything: a major character's death, an important story event, or even the ending itself. If you don't believe me, there are plenty of crazy people who finish the entire game in a single sitting. And if those things get spoiled for you, then say goodbye to the money you spent on the game. I know the game is packed with content, but as they say, you should get your money's worth. And when that loading bar finally reaches 100%, nothing in the world will be able to stop you except pressing a single button. Now imagine several years from today, looking back at the day you first played GTA 6. It's hard for me to say that people will ever completely move on from the game, but its impact on the gaming industry will still be there. As usual, the PC version wasn't available on launch day. Only players on consoles like Xbox and PlayStation got to experience the game at first. Then, after a long wait, the PC version finally arrived, and the GTA community had been waiting for it with unbelievable excitement, because everyone wanted to experience the same game, but with better graphics and, of course, mods. As always, we'll probably see CJ making his way into the game through mods, along with the craziest mods imaginable, just like we saw with GTA 5. Later on, online mode and realistic roleplay experiences will also be released. With the PC version launching, many content creators will appear, including smaller creators. Some people will build entire careers around making GTA 6 content, while others will simply play it once and move on. As time passes, everyone will begin to realize that GTA 6 is no longer just a game.
It becomes the standard by which everything else is judged, from open world design to interactive AI to massive cities. As the game continues to expand, online mode, as I mentioned, will completely change the rules. A living world that keeps evolving, new events, millions of players living inside the game every single day, as if the game never truly ends. At the same time, the gaming industry itself will gradually begin to change. First, game prices will become higher. Second, the shift toward digital editions will become even stronger than physical discs. Because of that, many people believe GTA 6 will become a major turning point in the gaming industry. Whether that direction turns out to be good or bad, one thing is clear. This wasn't just another game launch. It was the beginning of a new era in gaming. Everything that came after it was simply trying to get close to its level. Rockstar will milk GTA 6 for the next 20 years. And by then, we'll all be waiting for the next GTA, which hopefully both you and I will still be alive to see. But before that, you need to watch the video that's appearing on your screen right now. Trust me, you're gonna love it.